Let's talk about why Bitcoin, despite all the hype, isn't a reliable asset, especially if you're thinking long term. First off, volatility. Bitcoin's price swings are extreme. One week it's climbing toward new all-time highs. The next it's dropping 30% or more. This isn't just an occasional occurrence, it happens regularly. In traditional markets, that kind of price movement in a short period would be considered a crash. With Bitcoin, it's just another Tuesday. For an asset to be reliable, it has to hold its value over time or move predictably. Bitcoin doesn't either. It's driven by speculation, hype, and social media. That makes it risky, not reliable. Second, let's look at transaction speed and costs. Bitcoin was designed to be peer-to-peer digital cash, but in reality, it's slow. Transactions can take anywhere from 10 minutes to an hour or more to confirm. During times of high demand, the network gets congested. Fees spike. You could end up paying $20 or more just to send a transaction. That's not practical for everyday use, especially if you're trying to buy a coffee, pay for a service, or move funds quickly. Third, security isn't guaranteed. While the blockchain itself is very secure, the infrastructure around it is not. Think exchanges, wallets, apps, many of these have been hacked. Billions of dollars have been lost. And if you make a mistake like sending Bitcoin to the wrong address, it's gone. There's no recovery, no refund, no customer support. Now let's talk about regulation. Bitcoin operates in a gray area in many countries. Some governments welcome it, others restrict or outright ban it. The regulatory risk is very real. Countries like China have already cracked down. Others are exploring strict frameworks. If a major economy suddenly restricts Bitcoin usage, that could tank its value overnight. Reliability depends not just on technology, but also on how the system is treated legally. There's also the issue of adoption and use case. For over a decade, Bitcoin has been trying to break into mainstream usage as a currency. But most people aren't using it to buy things. They're holding it, speculating that the price will go up. That's not how a currency is supposed to function. Real reliability comes from usage, trust, and daily utility. Bitcoin hasn't fully achieved that. And finally, let's not forget the environmental impact. Bitcoin's proof of work mining consumes a massive amount of electricity. This raises sustainability concerns. As the world becomes more climate conscious, that kind of energy use may face more scrutiny, regulation, or even restrictions. So to recap, it's highly volatile, it's slow, expensive to use. It's vulnerable to hacks and mistakes. It faces uncertain legal status. It's still not widely used in daily life, and it has a questionable environmental footprint. Bitcoin is innovative, no doubt. It's opened the door to an entirely new asset class. But if you're really looking for something reliable, whether to store value or build a long-term strategy around, you might want to think twice.